Guys, I want to get this off my chest. I am so happy that Kraven is about to come out and bomb.
No, it came out. It came out yesterday.
Oh, it came out yesterday and fucking bomb at the box office. You know why? Because this signifies the end of the Spider-Man extended universe bullshit. You motherfuckers, Sony. I am so done with you. I am so happy that this is about to bomb, and every single review is shitting on this movie. Because you know what? Listen, from the moment the Amazing Spider-Man movies came out, shout out to Andrew Garfield though. All right, I'm not saying that. The karma's been brewing. It's been brewing for Sony, right? Because what they did to Tobey Maguire and not keeping that going and wanting to go with something fresher. That's when it started. That stupid Sinister Six after scene in the first Amazing Spider-Man movie, and then you gave me a shitty Green Goblin, whatever the fuck that was, and then you have the audacity to not only make a Venom movie, but make it without Spider-Man and the stupid fucking symbol on his chest. That's all you needed to do. And don't get me wrong, Venom and the voice and Tom Hardy, it was fucking great. It was great. We had some fun, but let's just also be honest. If you were going to do it without Spider-Man, it should have been rated R. But you fucked that up, right? You fucked that up. And look at all these scores. There's a reason you fucked it up. And then you had the audacity. You had the mother effing audacity to do Let There Be Carnage and give Woody Harrelson that stupid hair. Oh, that stupid fucking hair, and you fucked up Carnage. You fucked it up. Oh my God, I'm so mad. And then you tried to do like a little Scream thing with what's-her-face. Oh my God, it was so exhausting. And then, first of all, just shout out Brother Man. Thank you for the $5. Heard they pulled Kraven from theaters. I'm going to get to that. Sorry, guys.
No, it didn't get pulled.
No, not pulled, but they did it in a certain way. I'm going to get to that because I
thank you for the $5.
Thank you for the $5, Brother Man. I'm sorry. I got to go on this rant, and I promise, guys, I'm not going to hold this prisoner for long. All right? And then you put Jared Leto in a fucking Morbius movie, and then you had the audacity to release it twice because you couldn't understand that the fans were trolling you, and you thought it was a good idea to put it back in theaters for another couple of days because you thought it was Morbin time. Well, you know what? It wasn't Morbin time. And you know what else it wasn't time for? It wasn't time for a Madam Web movie, okay? No one asked for this shit, and if you did it, you should have made her an old-ass woman in a wheelchair the way she was supposed to fucking be throughout the whole movie, not just at the end. But shout out for putting Sweeney in there. Sydney Sweeney's, they were swinging around, for however long we got them. Thank you for that. We appreciate you.
You got all soft and romantic at that point. But Sydney Sweeney, and thank you for putting
right, exactly. No, listen, there are peaks and valleys here. There are peaks and valleys because she only did that movie so she can greenlight her stupid rom-com. You motherfucker.
That's probably true.
That's actually true. And now, here we are. Kraven the Animal Lover. Kraven the Animal Lover. He's not even Kraven the Hunter. He's Kraven the Let Me Kill the Bad Guys. There was no way this movie was ever going to be good, and now it's over, right? And I saw this, I put it in the group chat before that we have on Instagram, and I saw this before, and it says everything. Now this thing is coming to an end, and it's not only good for comic book fans and Spider-Man fans, but it's good for all of humanity, because that's what this is. This is bullshit. So, cheers and fuck you, Sony. That's where I'm at.
Oh! Damn. Oh! Well, obviously, we don't have any sponsors, but
be better. Just be better.
All right. You know what it is? Okay. So I don't want to. So I know Abel obviously went on a full on thing there.
I'm pouring another glass.
I do think that it's kind of a. I do think that it's kind of a big thing to talk about here, right? So obviously, Kraven's getting knocked right now. People are saying it's going to finish with lower scores than Madam Web. I don't know how necessarily true that part of it is. What I will say is, I say this constantly because I don't know who's doing the creative stuff as far as their Marvel properties at Sony, but they really need to reshuffle that whole fucking team. I'm not kidding, because the fact of the matter is, you pushed out Venom: The Last Dance, probably wasn't ready. Kraven seemed like it wasn't written the way that it should have been. Madam Web, horribly bad. You pushed all these movies out and you delayed your one IP that's actually crushing it right now in Across the Spider-Verse and the second part of that movie to another year so that you could push out these fucking garbage products. That's the problem. That's the main issue, is that now we have to wait until maybe now they're saying early 2026 potentially for the Spider-Verse.
Christ.
So if you're saying that we're not getting that project until early 2026, that's 2.5 full years you've gone without that movie.
Listen,
that's the problem.
Listen, who are we talking about here?
Sony.
We know. No, listen, at the end of the day, what they do has nothing to do with superhero. It just doesn't.
Oh, you mean Sony in general?
It just doesn't. Like, listen, them DC don't care comics for whatever reason simply can't get this shit right. I do not understand because everything's right there between the two covers. It's all there. All the material. Mm-hmm. How it works. Where's the climax? Where's the villain arc? Where's the superhero? Everything's right there between the two covers. So how do you fuck this up? It's a 3-letter word called ego. I'm going to make something that is mine and that nobody else has done, and it's trash. Constantly trash. And obviously there's 12 assholes sitting in a room all going, yep, this is dope. Because this shit keeps coming out.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to watch it.
I'm going to watch it.
I'm not going to pay for it.
I'm not paying for it. I said that last week. I ain't paying for it.
I'm going to watch it. And then I'll give my opinions. But
it sucks early. I don't care. It sucks early.
It sucks early and it sucks often.
But like, why is Kraven a hero?
He's not a hero.
Right, he is in the movie apparently.
But he can't be a hero because he's killing bad guys.
But he can be a hero.
It's
in the Sony-Verse, he can be a hero.
I can't say. I have to see it. That's the only way I can tell you if it merits all this fucking hate.
I heard a review that literally like graded it as like, stay away from this movie and may God have mercy on its soul. Okay? I don't think I've ever heard someone say that about a movie in a review before. And I'm including Madam Web.
I don't know. I gotta watch it. I have to watch it. I want to judge it. Lead to that bad side.
Folks, do not let Leo fool you. He's gonna come back here next week.
And he's gonna
curse for an hour.
We're gonna have to like hit the little tone for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Everybody in Sony out. Like
literally.
Yeah, it might happen. It probably will happen.
Right. Oh,
I want to give it a fair shake.
Leo, here's what I'm gonna tell you, bro. It's really bad that the movie just came out literally tonight. Tonight is its opening night in theaters worldwide. And before the movie even came out, Sony announced that the Spider-Verse, the Sony Spider-Man verse, whatever the fuck they call it, is dead. Like they're indefinitely putting it on hold.
Right.
Before the movie came out, they're putting it on hold.
Right, which is crazy to do before your like movie in that universe comes out.
And this is the problem. They want to keep their IPs. So they have to put out these movies before that. So, and this is the reason why if the Spider-Verse movie doesn't come out in 2025, they lose the IP of fucking Miles.
See, I don't think they're gonna do. They're not gonna let that happen.
No, I'm telling you, no, you're not far off because I'll tell you this. What I believe is they've pushed it off because this may be the end. Miles may be the end of everything that they do in this corner. So they're holding this to be their last fucking ace in the hole.
I sure hope so. But also, by the way, answering Brother Man's questions about the theaters. So they, Sony literally took the movie out of like 850 theaters during opening weekend.
Holy shit.
Because they thought, okay, we need to try and save some money here. So let's take it out of X amount of theaters. So we save some money.
Dude, what are we doing?
See, that's not how you save money.
Well, that's what their thought process is that, okay, like I have it in 3,000 theaters. Like I know it's not going to do well. Maybe I'll only put it in 2,200 or 20 whatever.
So Sony's back early Kraven early. That's what you're telling me.
This movie will be streaming in 2 weeks.
Probably. I can see it streaming in 2 weeks. I'm not even. It's funny, but it's like what
before
the fuck, man?
Before the end of the year, this movie will be streaming.
We forgot a question. What's the popcorn bucket look like?
It's probably Kraven with a I don't know. He's like petting a kitten.
It's just it's a giant fist with a hand, and it just says Sony on the hand. That's what it is.
I can't even sit here. I've been knocking Sony forever just because like they had. Hear me out again without going on too much of a tangent. They had such a golden opportunity here when, with the success of Across the Spider-Verse, you introduced all those different Spider-Man characters to people who weren't familiar with all those different characters, and people loved it. Yep. All you had to do was let the MCU handle the live action shit and cross over the shit where you wanted to. It's already called Across the Spider-Verse. All you had to do was say, oh, the live action shit, the MCU handles that. Oh, the Spider-Verse shit, we handle that. And stick to the shit that you're actually somewhat good at. That's all you had to do. And you had a golden opportunity to make it succeed. There was a path forward for Miles to actually be in live action in the MCU, but Sony doesn't want to give up the IP. So therefore, they don't want to let them have Miles because they already see how it fucked them with Tom Holland because they can't get him back. He literally told them, I will not sign this contract if you put me in a fucking Sony movie. He said that to them. And then they said, oh, well, now we're fucked. We can't have a Spider-Man. Now I guess it's got to be a black Spider-Man out there somewhere. But now that one doesn't even want to fucking do anything. Now you can't use that IP because you did it so well in freaking animated. So what are you going to do?
Dude, the MCU saw how bad they fumbled with Andrew Garfield, and then they said, hold my beer, and made everyone love Andrew Garfield.
That's crazy.
In less than a movie. In less than a movie. They had 2 movies to make him good. And I actually always said, like, he was good at Spider-Man. I thought he was a good Peter Parker. And him and Gwen had great chemistry. Him and Emma Stone, I liked them together. I thought that was like the shining parts of those movies. And they still fucked it up. And Marvel, in less than a movie, made it all better. What the fuck?
Yeah. They fixed a lot of the bullshit.
Dude, when he freaking caught Zendaya and like started tearing up, that shit fucking...
That was golden.
You felt it.
Yeah.
You felt it.
Great.
Because the MCU knows how to make fucking moments and let people shine.
When Aunt May died, that's what the moment.
That was fucked up too. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
And we got Ned some bitch. Like, what are we doing?
Bitches.
The thing is I always had a crush on Aunt May though. She's
she's
delightful.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Marissa Tomei is. Oh my god. We can go back to like my cousin Vinny and still be in love. I mean, come on.
Exactly.
Her biological clock.
I mean, I already heard that Aaron Taylor Johnson is already saying to the media that he wants to come back and do a Sinister Six movie. Sony doesn't even have 6 characters yet. They're at fucking 4. What are we doing?
They're not gonna make it to 6.
They're not making it to 6.
No, they got 6.
I mean, Kraven, Morbius. They stole fucking Vulture from the MCU, by the way.
Rhino.
Rhino's now there from this fucking
and
movie.
Also,
and Madam Web.
I mean, big
Venom.
Big spoiler alert here in case you guys are going to go see the movie. Kraven's brother is in this, and I don't know if you know who Kraven's brother is, but
oh shit, Kraven's brother's in this. That's fantastic.
That is correct.
Oh, God.
So for all of you guys, comic heads who know who Kraven's brother is, they kind of hint at that too.
Right.
Oh God.
What's Sony doing though? Yeah, let's get some comments here.
Let's see what the people.
You know what Sony's doing? Fucking losing.
Yes, I'm so sorry. Let me take this off for a second. Yes, I'm so glad we can finally get a Norman Osborn in the MCU. Yes.
Yes, it's a fact. Yeah.
Brother man, I'll bounce back to that one in a second. So Sony messed up again. Damn, they always mess up. They're the kings of messing up. Kraven, the king of PETA. Literally, though, that's what he is. So they made him. Greetings from Atlanta. It is I, Chance Bartels. Keep on making man caves great. We appreciate you. What's going on, man? Appreciate you checking in with us.
That's who Chance was. Okay, brother man.
Let's see here. Kraven looked like a sissy in the comic books too with the Spanx he wore.
Yeah, but you look at that.
Come on now,
look at that Spider-Man 2 game, man, and that dude was a G.
Leave Kraven Spanx alone. We all wrestling fans in here. We all seen some Spanx. So let me start.
Yo, WWE is like this right now, but don't get me started.
In 20 years, there will be no movie theater chains. It's kind of sad if that's true, but probably true, honestly.
It's on the way.
It's gonna it's not even that. It's not even that, dude. I think there's only gonna be like like one movie a month that comes out that like you go to see it at a movie theater, like, and then everything else will be streaming. Like, it's really gonna have to be an event.
At this point, I'm 50-50 on going to see Captain America: Brave New World. I'm not gonna lie to you, I really don't know.
I'm gonna support Marvel.
I haven't. The only Marvel movie I've skipped over the course of the past decade was the Marvels. That's the only one I skipped.
I actually didn't go see Guardians of the Galaxy 3 in theaters.
That's for shame. That was a good fucking movie. For shame.
I know. I just didn't go.
Yeah. Let's see here. The popcorn bucket will have a pussycat on it wearing Spanx. It's crazy.
Yeah, nostalgic. Jesus Christ.
He come back blazing, don't he?
I'm not the rapper though.
One of us.
Oh man, Sinister sucks. That's literally Sony's. That should be Sony's title for the movie.
Sinister sucks is actually amazing.
Oh man.